I'll in this video show you how to clear up your Windows 7 storage space. I have this space of storage which I have in my drive C, but while I have my Windows Vista for Windows 7 desktop, I will still show you how to clear your storage space. First of all, I would drag and drop the files to my Windows XP virtual machine, or I can remove any of the files and folders, etc. Once that's that, and those are the files which are downloaded. And that's how it was. And still cannot, through this respect. Now those are the junk files. Now these is the old one. Now I will delete those files. Next, after deleted those ones, I need to delete this folder as well. Right click delete and delete, and then I'll leave this alone. Instead, I will delete those files and folders. These contain my software which I needed to install on. If you want to search 7-zip, I will directly search 7-zip. Yes, we're installed. This one do not need to install those. Next, I would then drag and drop imports in the files which I need for my own. You can also see the images, etc. And those are all you not need. Is you need to delete those files in order to free up the storage space. Now I'll remove those. I will show this as a comparison of between Supermeme and Firefox for Windows XP and Vista. And I'll move this as well to my desktop with this. No. I prefer installing iTunes 10.x because they are reliable rather than the 9 or 8.x. And then what I can do is I can delete this file, and then next I would delete those ones. I've already installed RocketDock in this here, and that's why. That's why I would delete those back to files, and I'll right click and delete. Next, I'll delete those old programs from the respective library. After you deleted those folders, what I need to do here is that this is for my iPhone 3G or iPhone 4s repair video. Just remove this, or delete the whole folder, which is now empty. Next, I'll delete those. Next, those are the same folders. I need to remove those. There we go. Oh, then I keep this folder for her. Next, I'll right click. I would keep those both folders in. Meanwhile, I'll delete the camera roll. Those is for camera roll. And we're done. And what we need to do here is that we need to still and this one here, I'll delete those ones. I'll delete those. Then I'll then drag it each folder to my other files folder, each by each. I'll drag this to the backup folder. Then I would keep the WinRAR installation file to my downloads folder. And next, I would also organize my files in Untitled 2 or create my own folder. The meanwhile, I'll create it in my projects folder. No, I'll create and those are the folders, and I can see I backed them all up. Next, I would then delete my own files from here. First, take a closer look of which picture is important. Now those pictures is important, thus you do not need to delete those. Next I'll delete those as well as those. For each video I'll move those no. Next I'll delete this video as well. Next I would move those important videos here. And later on I would need to remove this picture. Once done, I'll move these to my YouTube videos. And that's your next step. And after you delete the folders and move each folder to import folder, I move my videos to my YouTube videos folder. Then what we need to do here is we need to delete those files. And folders. And that is pretty much it. I'll delete those 25 items. What I can do is I'll delete those one more files which I have here. I've already deleted those. Next I'll delete this one here, but I'll keep this Camtasia Studio 6 file. I'll delete those custom Windows Vista bills. Next I would then knows that I'll delete those here. In the debut folder I'll delete this file folder. Now instead of deleting it I would then move this file from this folder to I'll create each folder for the file first, and I'll create one. And I'll create another one as well. And then next I'll move those onto this here. And when you categorize those into correct categories, then you'll move those into it. And when we're done, we need to then just still delete this data. And with a large one here, we need to delete those first. I'll delete those relink files. Next we'll delete these, and then it should be able to delete those as well. If there's too much files and folders here, we need to delete this. And those are the large bunks of files. It's going to be deleting this. Then we need to and we'll take a look at this folder here for this section. Take a look at this folder. I'll delete those. Next, when you're done that, I'll delete those the old files and folders. We need to take a look at those files and folders before we used to delete those. And next, I've now backed. I've deleted all of these files. Next, what I'm going to do here is we need to delete the another file folder. And it's hidden in my folder which I deleted those. There we go. And we're going to delete this. Then next, once you're done, and I'll show the next step what we need to do. After once it's done, we need to store the scan test. Now it's now blue here. We need to delete more and more folders here. First we'll go to folders, and then I'll go to my new folder. And still that's what we can do. Now I would then scan it with the scan knob. Next in this here, we need to remove this. We need to remove these files first. I need to check them all. Clean your system files. It's going to be still scanning the server's backup files. After it's being done, I need to delete those files permanently. Next, it will take quite a while to do this. And it should clear up the storage space. And when we need to clean those up, I will then focus on a different bit. What we need to do here. Next, we need to delete the iPhone IPSWs. Next, I'll delete then you'll need to delete those files, or delete this one. And next then once it's done, I'll delete those files from here. I'll delete items recyclable, and I'll also delete the Odin 3, and I'll rearrange my desktop icons. Then I'll then go to my user folder. Then I would delete those. Next, delete the applications. I'll delete the global entities. Then once it's done, I'll delete the dots folder. Move this to there. Just as well. Those are just too much files here where we need. And when we go to this here, there we have our we have our files and we need to delete those because we need to clear the storage space. Again, the files here. And this file as well. And as I discussed in the intro, I'll move those files into the Windows XP virtual machine. Next I'll move those, and then I'll go to my VMware Workstation application. Then I will go to Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005. As you can see, it should load up perfectly fine. I'm going to see here. It's not in it. Wait for it to come up. There we go. Now we need to move our files. I'll remove the file. It's not another pack of file. It loads. Next, I'll move this through the Windows XP virtual machine. And it should be able to copy it. Then you can allow it to configure 1 and 2 as well. And this file contains my downloaded folders, my own crazy boot screens for my own operating systems, but I deleted it because the ones I created was in 2025. But I deleted this why I would instead making realistic operating system rather than to create my own operating with hard low-level coding. And it also contains my audio music files and it contains my music files then when you've done that you need to just configure it to run and just allow it to download it. If I want to extend that, I shall be able to allow it to move on to the VM. is copying all of the audio files, etc., which is too much for a operating system with low-end requirements, with 4GB of RAM and an 80GB 120GB hard drive, or 150GB. But I can fit as well. It can do anything you want in the system. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to move this to my own virtual machine. Now this virtual machine has become my main primary source of backups and important source to do. It's copying all of the jar and yellow files. Then it should be able to load of those files here, and it should work. It also creates and moves my sound files from and to a virtual machine, whether to those copy. And when I've done that, I should be able to move those into the virtual machine or delete it in preview folder on my host machine. Next, it's now being successfully copied. Now I can delete this folder from my host machine. Host machines, then I'll delete those file. And if I want to access the file folder, then I can go to my virtual machine anytime I like, rather than relying on my host system. And this will also be a way to clear storage space, especially if you have more important files and you do not want to delete them at all, but I still have to. Then that's why I would have been creating my own folder. And everything else still works fine. I'll just delete these files, and my storage space is now cleared. But at the end of the video, after recording it, I'll edit it, and I would begin to just to make videos smaller, but I can make it bigger if you want, but I need to make it so smaller that video can be processed, and that's what I could do. And that's my video about how to clear storage space on Windows 7 or Windows Vista, depending on your OS, between the both. But my OS is based on Windows 7, but I seem to look like Windows Vista, but that's still Windows 7 at this point, and that's how to do it.